Hello, my name is Gregory J. Rice, and I am the Leasing Director at Nexus Property Management. Nexus Property Management is a full circle leasing, maintenance, management, and realty investment company located in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. We currently service over 250 units from East Greenwich up to North Attleboro. We do not handle sales, strictly property management and investment realty. We specifically specialize in placing owner-approved tenants within 2 to 3 weeks. We offer a 24/7 live answering service, online portal for all tenants and owners, 24/7 maintenance staff, and eviction services when necessary. Nexus is the one-stop property manager that has the ability to take on all of your home ownership needs. The following presentation will go into detail about property management in general, our available services, and what we provide to our management and non-management clients. The first question you have to ask yourself is, can I benefit from property management? If you answer yes to one or more of these questions, it is likely you can benefit from the services of a property manager. First, do you live more than a couple minutes away from your property? If so, living more than a couple miles away, you are already putting yourself at a disadvantage due to the time you will have to sacrifice when issues arise. Many of our owners live in different states and even different countries. How effective can you be when a presence is needed immediately? Here at Nexus, we offer 24/7 on-site maintenance, leasing, and management presence at your property. Next, do you have professional maintenance related skill sets? Do you have the ability to rebuild a damaged staircase, rewire an entire apartment, repair a leak in the foundation, put down tile flooring, or repair a burst pipe in the basement? Here at Nexus, we have licensed plumbers, licensed electricians, mold abaters, floor specialists, general contractors, and everything in between. We take care of 95% of our service requests in-house. If we cannot take care of the issue, we know who can. Coordination of maintenance personnel is included in your monthly management fee. The cost associated with performing the work is not and is billed on a case-by-case basis. Can you handle emergency calls at 2 a.m.? All too often, an emergency call comes in through the main line in the wee hours of the morning. Are you able to drop everything and respond immediately? More to the point, would you want to? Our maintenance staff is available to you 24/7. Our rates are the same no matter what day or time it occurs. It is not your fault an issue occurred on a Saturday night. Are you comfortable handling heated, tense tenant situations? Here at Nexus, we specialize in providing professional demeanor at all times. Our staff is diligently trained in the correct ways to respond in emotional situations. Since we have an office open 40 hours plus a week, it gives tenants the opportunity to come sit down, have a coffee, and express what is on their mind. If they do not want to come into our office, we offer a 24/7 portal where tenants can chat live with our staff. Our online portal is published to all company employees so the appropriate party can respond when a tenant creates a post. The way one handles a tense situation can determine how the future success of your property goes. If a tenant feels like their concerns were not heard or they have been neglected, there is a good chance they will respond in a variety of ways likely to bring forth negative outcomes. Next, do you want to worry about collecting rent each month? Do you have to drive to your property now to collect rent? Do the tenants have your personal address to drop it off? Do you have to chase tenants down every month to get the money you rightfully deserve? Here at Nexus, we offer a myriad of ways for tenants to pay. They can pay online through their portal each month. They can set up automatically withdrawn e-payments. They can mail their checks. They can drop it off through our 24/7 rent drop at our office, and they can even come in person as well. No more worrying for you. We collect the rent and then direct deposit it into your bank account of choice. Do you fully understand landlord-tenant law? Here at Nexus, we deal with evictions, presenting evidence, drafting stipulations, performing executions, sending constables, etc. on a frequent basis from tenants we have acquired. We have the appropriate network of individuals to assist you depending on what part of the eviction phase you reach. If you are unfamiliar with Rhode Island landlord-tenant law, it could result in lengthy delays in time, leaving your pockets empty and your property susceptible to negative outcomes. We take the reins for you no matter what the issue may be. Do you have the software capabilities to perform background checks, accounting, record keeping, and real-time communication? Here at Nexus, all of our documentation is stored and processed electronically. We do not have written paperwork. Our application is online. Our background check is completed online, and all of the accounting and maintenance items are handled through the tenant and owner portals. In addition, we offer a real-time balance of your account and the ability to send you lifetime statements of your property with the click of one button. Our advantage against our competition is that when you need answers, we can provide them to you instantly. Do you have time to show your property to potential tenants at a moment's notice? Our leasing division is a 24/7 service that provides showings when desired at all hours of the day. It is common to show a unit many times before finding a qualified applicant. Imagine if you live an hour away. Would you want to sacrifice that much time day after day? The best part of this process is that we do not get paid until we place an owner-approved tenant. What this means is, if you don't like the application we recommend, you do not have to accept it. We will keep searching for a tenant, and it does not cost you a penny. In addition, we do not charge vacancy fees, because we believe that a vacant property is our responsibility and not your expense. In sum, do you have a flexible schedule to attend any of these items with short notice? If you have a full-time job, a family, and a social life, it is likely managing your property will draw time from each of these things and more. For a small percentage of the collected monthly rent, you can manage your property from your computer or phone and spend time doing the things you enjoy, all the while making hassle-free, consistent rental income in the process. Here at Nexus, we offer two specific services. We offer management service or a rent-for-you service. The management service is the most common and the most affordable. As a management client, you will enjoy all the benefits listed with a green check mark. Management service is an ongoing relationship with you and your property that takes care of the day-to-day operations, rent collection, maintenance services, eviction services, monthly exterior inspections, as well as a semi-annual interior inspection. In addition, as a management client, we give you our 90-day Nexus tenant guarantee. This means we stand behind the tenant we recommend. If a tenant leaves within the first 90 days or has to be evicted during their tenancy at any time, we will find you a new tenant for free. Our Rent for You service is geared towards more hands-on property owners. This service is for owners who want to utilize the marketing, screening, and leasing services of Nexus and take care of the management themselves moving forward. We do not place our guarantee in this situation, and our relationship ends after the tenancy commences. The charges for the two services are published on our website, www.nexri.com. The advertising of your vacant unit is the most important step forward in finding the right tenant. When your unit becomes rent ready, a member of our leasing division will go and do a pre-occupancy inspection. If the unit has no inhibiting factors, the agent will take photographs and a video that becomes published on the Nexus YouTube channel. We do not place for rent signs. For rent signs attract less qualified tenants in our experience. The first thing we want from our tenants is the ability to utilize a computer and communicate efficiently. Much of our communication takes place online, so it is in everyone's best interest that this amenity is available to tenants. We create our advertisements in a very upfront, blunt manner. We do not want to mislead prospective tenants. We inform them of all the features your unit provides and doesn't provide. Next, when calls start coming in, we have a pre-screening questionnaire that we ask each potential tenant. In order to schedule a showing, we have a few hoops for prospective tenants to jump through. It is important to note that hoops are the key to finding a quality tenant. Not too many, but just enough to show that they can obey instruction. The first question we ask a caller: did you happen to take a look at the YouTube video walkthrough? If the caller says no, we provide them with the link. If yes, then we delve into the following. First, we ask the prospective tenant, when are you looking to move? We want a mover within 4 weeks or less. If someone wants to move past that time frame, it is best we keep searching because we don't want to forego another month of lost rent. Next, we ask, what type of work does the household do? We want documented income sources and prove that the tenant makes about 3 times the monthly rent in income. Next, we'll ask, is there any criminal history we should know about? We don't accept anyone with a criminal record. We can forgive suspended license charges, but if we accept someone with a criminal record, it shows a trend of poor decision making. In addition, what happens to someone when they get arrested? They go away and they definitely won't be paying their rent. Next, we'll ask, why are you looking to move? This question gives us a good idea on their current situation. We like to get a brief overview of why they need to find a new location. On occasion, our staff can sniff out someone who is getting evicted from their current residence and have the ability to screen them out. After this, we will ask, are you familiar with the area? It is best to have someone who is familiar with the area so they're likely to stay for a longer time. After, we will ask, are there any specific features you desire in a unit? We can let them know if we have what they need in the video or over the phone to avoid wasting time doing a showing. Finally, we will ask if there are any pets that will be living there. Depending on your policy, this could save us time as well. If all of these questions are answered to our liking, then we will schedule the showing. Here at Nexus, we pride ourselves on placing quality tenants in all of our properties. When a potential tenant submits an application, our rigorous 6-point background investigation gives our property owners the best chance of filling vacant properties with the right type of tenants. The most vital stage of the tenant screening process is to find out who the applicant is, where they have been, what they do, and where they are likely headed. During our background investigation phase, the following 6 areas will be examined closely in order to provide our owners with as much information as possible in order to evaluate each application. First, we will look at the current living situation. This component examines the tenant's current and past residences. The current landlord will receive a call from our leasing division to inquire about the current tenancy and to discover if there has been any notable issues with this tenant, such as non-payment of rent, damages, etc. Most landlords are open during this conversation and will explain if they are a desirable or undesirable tenant. In addition, their prior landlord will also be contacted in order to hopefully establish a positive trend in tenancy. Next, our staff will look at identity. Is the prospective tenant lying about who they are? No chance. Our software matches up social security numbers, license numbers, addresses, last names, dates of birth, license plate numbers, etc. to make sure everything listed on their application is correctly related. If a person tries to enter false information, the system will notify us immediately and the tenant will be screened out. After, we will delve into the applicant's employment history. Our leasing division will contact current employment supervisors, obtain scanned copies of pay stubs, and also require employment verification letters. The most important part of renting is finding out whether or not they are likely to pay. Our standard guideline is that tenants collectively earn 3 times or more the rent amount in monthly income in order to be considered. After, we will delve into credit history. During our screening, we obtain records from all current creditors and uncover the prospective tenant's current indebtedness, if any. Our software obtains all amounts owed and lists all creditors' names. In addition, bankruptcies and foreclosures will also appear in full detail. In addition, an eviction check will also take place. Evictions are an immediate red flag, and typically, if they appear on a prospective tenant's record, it is not recommended to approve their application. Some extenuating circumstances can apply, but generally this is an automatic disqualification. An example of an exception was a gentleman who had cancer and did not have health insurance. He fell deep into his medical bills and was unable to pay his rent during that period of time. After, a criminal check will also take place. A person's criminal record says a great deal about their character traits. Generally, our staff will take a look at the severity of the charge to determine whether or not their application can move forward. Simple things like driving with a suspended license can be overlooked, but evidence of robbery, car theft, assaults, etc. are an immediate red flag. Finally, a terrorist check will take place. International and domestic terrorist databases are screened to verify that the prospective tenant is not wanted by any global agency and or has not been arrested in the past for this type of crime. It is very rare to come across a prospective tenant with a red flag in this area, but we still check for your safety. Here at Nexus, our lease has been refined through many years of experience to provide you with the most thorough protection as a homeowner. We will furnish a lease for each tenant and give you the ability to review it prior to signature. In addition, we will publish a signed copy of the lease to the tenant in owner portals. To boot, we automatically generate lease renewal alerts for tenants prior to their lease expiration. If you want the tenant to stay another year and the tenant is willing, we can provide a new lease. Unlike most property management companies who charge $150 or more, Nexus provides this service for free. Our collections process was touched on briefly before. We collect all rents for all owners enrolled in management service. We offer tenants options to pay online, in person, or by mail. We provide direct deposited funds into an account of your choice. In addition, if a tenant becomes late on rent, our software automatically alerts them on a daily basis until the balance has been addressed. Our maintenance division is the cornerstone of our success. We provide 24/7, 365 service with members-only priced to all our management clients. We take care of 95% of our service requests in-house. If for some reason we cannot address the issue, we can highly recommend a network vendor who can. Next, included in your monthly management fee is an exterior inspection performed every 30 days. This inspection includes photographs and notes about the current condition of your property. This is published to your portal every single month. In addition, every 6 months we provide an interior inspection of your unit with photographs and notes as well. Our efficiency through technology eliminates the hassle of waiting for the postal service to deliver you information you need immediately. Your owner portal is the key to your real-time knowledge of the state of your rental property. You can view real-time reports, view payments, approve or deny all work orders, and communicate with one of our staff members, contribute owner draws, and even view all documents posted to your account. Talk about efficiency. To boot, the tenant is provided with the same luxury. They can pay their rent, file maintenance requests, chat with our staff, purchase rental insurance, and view their lease-related documents as well. We pride ourselves on the fact that we have never had to evict any one of the tenants we have placed. We are very familiar with the eviction process due to tenants we have inherited. We know the process from start to finish and have the necessary resources to have your property vacated, repaired, and re-rented in the least amount of time possible. If you are inexperienced with the eviction process, it is likely you will make a mistake that could result in months of free rent for a tenant. We know how to tie up all loose ends to bring the best case forward on your behalf. Our costs for eviction services are available upon request as they vary depending on actions required. By hiring Nexus as your property manager, you will enjoy the countless benefits, but most importantly, the hassle-free rental income. We will provide you with a minimal vacancy rate, guaranteed tenants, consistent cash flow every month, and the ability for you to manage your property from whatever location you may be in. We are the premier property management and investment realty company for Northern Rhode Island and Southeastern Massachusetts. Call us today for further information at 401-288-1117 or on the web at www.nexri.com. This has been Gregory from Nexus Property Management. Thank you and have a good day.